Howdy folks, Dr. Will Wong here. I was asked by someone who read our monthly newsletter for March of 23 if I could talk about the connection of spirituality or religiosity with healing from a disease, when you're recovering from a condition, something along those lines. How do you connect one to the other aside from just praying for it? Well, here, try this. This is from a fellow that I know, Ed Strager, who's a spiritual healer, and it actually works quite well for just about anyone. All you got to have is a bit of imagination to make this work. Now, we can talk about ancient Asian meditative technique, and we can talk about this and that and the other stuff and complicate it all and muck it up and make it not be simple, but it is simple. First thing, I want you just to sit back, kind of let your eyes roll back in your head, get really relaxed. Then I want you to imagine that from the top of your head, you've got a line of light going up to God. Whatever concept of God you may have, whatever you want to name God, whatever you want to call God, you've got a line of light connecting you and God directly. Nothing in between. Now, tell God you love Him. Don't just tell God you love Him. Feel the love. Just like if you feel the love for your mother, your father, your wife, your brother, your sister, your children. I don't want you to say it as much as feel it. Feel that feeling in your chest, that warm fuzzy of having love. And then I want you to project it up, that beam of light, to God. So many of us talk of love. We talk about love to the people we supposedly love, but do we feel the love? And as relationships get along in years, we take it for granted that the other person or that the other being knows that we love them, so we don't say it as often. How many times have you told God you love Him? How many times have we asked for stuff and never said thank you? I mean, really sincere thank yous. We can beg and pray and plead for hours and hours and hours, and then as soon as we get what we want, just like little kids, oh, okay, thank you. And that's all God hears, is that one little tiny 2-second thank you after all the hours of pleading and begging, oh my God, please give me this. And all He gets is 2 seconds and 2 words. So I want you to sit back in your chair, really relax, feel the love pumping up that beam of light, and then I want you to feel God's response. You're going to feel the light. You're going to feel the love. You're going to feel the energy flowing back towards you. And I want you to see your chest light up like a light bulb. Below your navel, light up like a light bulb. Your head light up like a light bulb. The areas that are sick in you receive the energy and light up like a light bulb. And just sit there and let the energy flow back and forth and send up the love. Send up the love. Send up the love. And feel the response you get back. Now, if you're one of those coarse materialistic types who doesn't believe in jack shit, you probably think it's all stupid. You won't feel the love going up. You won't really feel the love going up. And so you're certainly not going to get anything back from not feeling the love going up because you're not giving anything. You're just justifying in your own mind that none of this crap works. God doesn't exist. But if you've got the slightest spiritual bent at all, if you've got the slightest connection with God at all, if you've got the least little bit of still being a child in you at all, if that 4 or 5-year-old that lives in your soul is still conscious, if you haven't beaten them to death with your materiality, and your denial. Let that child come out. Offer God its love and bask in the love the child gets back in return. Try that every day, as many times of the day as you want. Do all the natural things that you need to do to augment your healing, along with whatever allopathic things you must do to augment your healing. Not that I'm a big fan of allopathy, but sometimes it's necessary. Put it all together in a holistic way, holistic that begins with a W, meaning whole, meaning altogether, instead of whole with an H, meaning an empty space. Be holistic. Throw in the spirituality, the positive spirituality, the love that heals, and see what it does for you. We'll chat again. I'm Dr. Will Wong.